Ravens fan, did you know that Baltimore has a massive advantage that could completely change the course of the playoffs? That's right. While other teams are scrambling to figure things out, the Ravens have something unique in their hands that might be the key to securing that long-awaited Super Bowl spot. But what exactly is this advantage? And more importantly, how can it impact the upcoming games? Stick with me until the end, because I'll break down everything you need to know and why this advantage could be the secret weapon to take down any opponent. Go Ravens! The Ravens' journey to claiming the AFC North title was a true battle, and nobody expected it to be this tough. After the Week 14 bye, the situation looked challenging. The Ravens were 2 wins behind the Steelers and losing in the tiebreak. To many, winning the division seemed like a distant goal, but Baltimore showed the resilience that defines this team. In one of the most inspiring moments of the season, the Ravens strung together 4 consecutive wins, while the Steelers stumbled with 4 straight losses. The tide turned, and the division title was secured through sheer grit and determination. The turning point came in Week 16, when the Ravens faced the Steelers in a game that was about more than just a win. Baltimore not only broke a losing streak against their biggest rival, but dominated the matchup with a decisive 34-17 victory. This one was a reminder that, even in tough times, the Ravens always find a way to bounce back. More than just a result, that game reignited the team's confidence and proved they could take control of the division on their own terms. The following week, the Ravens took the field knowing they only needed to rely on themselves to lock in the AFC North title, and they delivered. The 35-10 win over the Browns not only solidified the team's dominance, but also ensured Baltimore ended the regular season on a high note. Beyond the victory, it was a statement that the team is ready to take on even greater challenges. After all, winning a division like the AFC North, known for its fierce competition, is no small feat. Now that the title is secured, the focus is fully on the next challenge. Coach John Harbaugh made it clear that while the accomplishment is special, the ultimate goal is much bigger. And the next step is facing a familiar foe in the playoffs: the Steelers. The historic rivalry between these 2 teams promises an electrifying showdown, and the Ravens are ready to defend their dominance. Facing the Steelers in the playoffs is like revisiting one of the most intense chapters in Ravens history. There's no denying that games against Pittsburgh carry a special energy. These matchups are always filled with rivalry, drama, and nail-biting tension. And now we're set for another showdown that's bound to be unforgettable. With the Steelers confirmed as Baltimore's opponent in the wild card round, the Ravens have a golden opportunity to reassert their dominance over their fiercest rival and prove that winning the division wasn't just luck. The recent Week 16 victory, with a commanding 34-17 scoreline, gave Baltimore a surge of confidence. But the playoffs are a whole new ball. Pittsburgh is coming in hungry for revenge, and you can bet both sides will leave it all on them. Additionally, the Ravens know that playoffs are all about rising to the occasion. Even though they emerged victorious in the last meeting, the mistakes from that game will serve as lessons to avoid any surprises this time around. Preparation will be key to countering the Steelers' offense while neutralizing their always dangerous. Another crucial factor is Baltimore's recent performance against high-level teams. The Ravens finished the regular season with an impressive 7-2 record against AFC playoff contenders, showcasing their ability to step up in big games. This experience in tough battles will be a major asset against a rival like Pittsburgh, a team used to high-stakes encounters. However, the team's mindset must be razor-sharp. What happened in the regular season no longer matters because everything now comes down to one. This clash has an all-or-nothing vibe, and fans can expect a game that feels like a championship final. John Harbaugh and Lamar Jackson know how much this game means, not just for advancing in the playoffs, but also for the pride of Baltimore. With the rivalry heating up and motivation at an all-time high, the Ravens' next mission is to prove that the AFC North title was just the beginning of something much bigger. If there's one thing the Ravens can be proud of this season, it's how much the team has been tested against top-tier opponents. Facing the best isn't easy, but Baltimore came out stronger and more prepared. The team closed the regular season with an outstanding 7-2 record against AFC playoff-bound teams, proving they don't back down from the toughest battles. These experiences have been crucial in shaping the team's character, leaving them more resilient than ever heading into the postseason. Games against the Kansas City Chiefs in Week 1 and the Steelers in Week 11, though losses, offered valuable lessons for tightening up key areas. On the flip side, victories over teams like the Miami Dolphins and Jacksonville Jaguars highlighted Baltimore's ability to elevate their game when it matters most. This track record reflects the team's mindset, which head coach John Harbaugh describes as being forged in fire. It's by facing challenges like these that Baltimore built the confidence needed to go far in the playoffs. Another key factor is the blend of experienced veterans and hungry young talent ready to shine. Players like Lamar Jackson, who has experienced both highs and lows in the playoffs, understand what it takes to handle the pressure. Meanwhile, the defense has proven capable of shutting down the league's top offenses, even in the most critical moments. This mix of experience and determination makes the Ravens a tough team to beat when everything is on the line. Now, with the lessons learned throughout the season, the Ravens must channel it all into pushing forward. The showdown against the Steelers will be yet another test, but what Baltimore has demonstrated so far proves they're ready for any challenge. The focus is on rewriting recent playoff history and showing that the best is yet to come. Well, we're already past the halfway point of this video, but before we continue, I noticed you haven't left a like yet. That's super important to help YouTube keep showing you my content, so I can keep bringing you more updates. So go ahead, hit that like button. It's free, all right? Let's keep going. The philosophy that guided the Ravens throughout the regular season was simple but powerful. 1-0 each week. This mindset, instilled by John Harbaugh from the start of the year, kept the team focused and resilient, even in the face of challenges. Rather than being shaken by losses or looking too far ahead, the players embraced the idea of taking it one game at a time, and it made all the difference. Every victory achieved under this approach was a crucial step toward securing the AFC North title. Coach Harbaugh emphasized after winning the division title that this approach is not just a slogan, but a reality lived by the team. The 4-game winning streak that closed the regular season demonstrated how the Ravens remained calm and focused, even when the odds were against. This mental consistency is a huge asset, especially now in the postseason, where every game is do or die. Staying locked in on the present has given the team the ability to recover quickly and prepare in the best possible way for each challenge. Another example of how this philosophy works is the impact it has had on players like Lamar Jackson. He himself stated that, although he is happy about the division title, his mind is already on the next game. This level of focus is what keeps the Ravens performing at their best, no matter the pressure or expectations. Additionally, this approach allows the team to address its mistakes and continuously improve game by game. Now, more than ever, this mentality will be put to the test against the Steelers. Every detail will matter, and the Ravens know that the road to playoff success starts with a single step: winning the next game. The strength of this mindset could be the factor that helps Baltimore overcome past shortcomings and finally achieve greatness. The Ravens have been one of the most consistent teams in the AFC in recent years, but when it comes to the playoffs, the results haven't been ideal. Early exits in past seasons have created a narrative that the team struggles to deliver in critical moments. Now, with the AFC North title secured and a more mature roster, Baltimore has the chance to rewrite that story and prove they can go much further. Coach John Harbaugh and the team's leaders understand how significant this moment is. With the experience gained from tough regular season games, the Ravens enter the playoffs better prepared both mentally and physically. Moreover, the confidence from winning the division in one of the NFL's most competitive fields gives the team the belief that they can go toe-to-toe with any opponent. This blend of determination and growth could be the key difference in this postseason. Lamar Jackson, in particular, is determined to leave his mark. He has made it clear that while he's happy with the division title, his focus is squarely on the next game. For him, nothing less than a playoff victory is acceptable. This attitude reflects the ambition of the entire team, which is ready to give everything to change the perception of Baltimore in critical moments. It's time to show that all the hard work this year was for something much bigger. The game against the Steelers will be the first step in this redemption journey. More than just advancing in the playoffs, the Ravens want to prove they're built to win when it matters most. With the opportunity to change the narrative, Baltimore has everything it takes to make this postseason the start of a new era. So, Ravens fan, did you catch how crucial this advantage could be for our playoff run? Baltimore is in a unique position, and now it all depends on how the team seizes this opportunity in the upcoming games. What do you think? Will this edge be enough to take the Ravens to the Super Bowl? Share your thoughts in the comments. And if you enjoyed the content, make sure to leave a like, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you don't miss any updates about our. See you next time.